Welcome, everyone. Over the next 2.5 hours, we're going to make a real shift together. From being people who can get an app out of an AI to people who can build apps that actually hold up in the real world. The title here says it all: building with AI, but also debugging and meeting real mobile standards. That word professional is the whole theme. By the end, you'll know how to take something that merely runs and turn it into something that works, scales, and feels premium. Let's get into it. Here's the contract for today: 8 concrete capabilities you'll walk away with. You'll debug like an experienced engineer, fix issues across front end, back end, and deployment, design mobile first, optimize for speed, run AI assisted UI reviews, refactor to production standards, apply security and scalability practices, and run stress and performance tests. Don't worry about memorizing these. Each one maps to a module we'll do hands-on. I just want you to see the destination before we start walking. This is the single idea I want to anchor everything on. Almost anyone in this room can now generate an app with AI. That's the new baseline. It's no longer special. The real shift, the one that makes you valuable, is going from an AI-assisted builder to an AI-powered architect, someone who can ship to the standards a real startup or enterprise expects. Reliable, fast, secure, and good-looking on every device. Keep this slide in your head all day. Quick map of where we're going. 5 modules and 2 hands-on builds. We start with why AI-built apps fail, then the debugging framework, then mobile foundations, then world-class standards, then production readiness. We close with a practical activity and a capstone where you put it all together on a real project. Timings are on each card. We'll keep a steady pace and I'll signal when we move on. Module 1. Let's be honest about why most AI-built apps fail. The point isn't to discourage you, it's the opposite. Once you can name the failure, you can prevent it. So in the next 15 minutes, we're going to look at the gap between an app that runs on your screen and an app that survives real users. Here's the bar I want you to hold your work to. A truly finished app does 5 things consistently. It works every time, it looks professional, it performs on mobile, it handles real users with messy input, and it survives deployment. Notice the word consistently. Working once during a demo doesn't count. And here's the kicker on the last card. Miss any single one of these and your users will feel it, even if the code technically works. These are the 4 failure modes you'll see again and again. Number 1, it works only on my computer. Missing environment variables, hard-coded URLs, local-only config. 2, poor mobile experience, buttons off screen, overlapping text, broken navigation. 3, slow apps, huge images, too many API calls, unoptimized code. 4, security issues, exposed keys, weak auth, no validation. As we go through the day, you'll be able to slot almost any bug into one of these 4 buckets. Before we move on, here's why all of this matters right now and not later. A bug is cheapest the moment you write it. You fix it in seconds in your editor. Catch it in review and it costs several times more because a teammate has to read and retest it. Catch it in production and you're looking at a hot fix, a redeploy, and an apology. And the worst case isn't even on this line. A user hits it, quietly leaves, and never tells you why. Everything we do today is about shifting problems to the left of this line. If you remember one sentence from Module 1, make it this one. AI can generate code, but developers must ensure quality. The skill that sets you apart is no longer the act of coding itself. It's reviewing, testing, debugging, and improving what gets generated. That's the job now.